What is good, family? This is your girl. I am Courtney Michelle, and I am back with another video. You guys, let me tell you, I was super excited to watch the interview with Willie D and Cat Williams. And I was excited because I was thinking it was going to be some new questions asked and maybe some follow ups to what he did with Shannon Sharp. To my surprise, that was not it. I tuned into this interview, which is a little bit over an hour long. And when I tell you upset, is probably not the word that I want to necessarily use to tell you how I felt about it. It was probably the most boring, lackluster interview that I have seen in a very, very long time. And some of the questions that was asked was everything that we already knew from Shannon Sharp. So I was a tad perplexed. Why would Willie D ask some of the same questions that we already knew the answers to? And why was it just so maybe little energy in it? And Cat Williams was not the Cat Williams that we saw on Shannon Sharp. Then I started doing some digging. When I started doing digging, now if you look on his IG page, he will tell you that this is new, it's explosive, and he's going to break the internet again as if this is absolutely brand new news that we haven't heard before. The gag is, it wasn't new. What came out for me that is absolutely shocking is that this interview was done months ago before Shannon. This interview was done back in late September or early October. Let his friend tell you how it went down.
Smackwater is the one that set up the interview with Willie D and Cat Williams. Smackwater, talk to the people. Let's get it.
Because as soon as I seen Shannon Sharp interview, I was about 10 minutes in, and I hear Willie. I text him. I'm like, hey, man, Cat, you dropped the ball on the Cat interview because she on here giving Shannon the same stuff that he was giving you.
Oh, hold on, because that was a discrepancy that me and my partner was talking about. I said to my partner, Willie may have got the interview first before Shannon.
Yeah, he had it first. The interview was done on September 3rd.
Wow.
Cat performed September 2nd and September 3rd. We was at Willie's spot. I got all the receipts lined up. If you seen a picture of me with them in the bathroom that went super viral, and then you seen a picture of me calling Cat Williams a cake ass nigga, you know, not to joke, but that's what happened, you know. And if you look at when me and Cat, when I put the camera, the video, you see Cat got on the exact same thing he had on at the Willie D interview.
Wow.
I'm talking to Willie. And he like, man, I'm like, man, why you ain't dropped that Cat? And this was still last year. This was probably around October or November. And he was like, man, I'm trying to say just accumulate content. And next year, I just want to hit him with just content back to back to back. And I was like, man, that Cat Williams interview is a bad boy, man. But he was like, yeah, I got it. You know, but nobody imagined that what was about to happen with this thing happened.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The universe just lined up, and Willie had it in the bag. And I called, and like I said, I texted him 10 minutes in. I'm like, man, you dropped the ball on this. But then I told him, I can send you the text message. I can send you the text message.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the moment that broke my heart. What he said about Bill Bellamy.
Now, in the interview with Shannon Sharp, he said nothing about Bill Bellamy. However, what his friend is saying is that in the interview with Willie D, he did say something about Bill Bellamy. But amazingly, it was cut out. The Bill Bellamy part was completely cut out of the interview that is now posted with Willie D.
That Bill Bellamy, was further in, I believe. But
so
yeah, he was talking about Billy Sorrells, and then he transitioned from Billy to talking about that Bill Bellamy was partaking and interacting, and I was like, man, I really looked at Bill Bellamy as a solid cat. I don't know him like that, you know, and I don't just know Cat like that. We kicked it, me and Cat, then kicked it on three separate occasions. So, but I can't just say that I know Cat for sure that his word, but it don't matter if it's true. You don't even want anybody insinuating that you partaking in certain things. Hey man, homosexuality or pedophilia or rape, that's a jacket. Hey man, that's a jacket you don't want on your back, man.
That's a fact.
That's a jacket you don't want on your back. You don't even want somebody even insinuating or being like, yeah. I think he ain't no think.
Got you.
Yeah, man. I was like, wow, that Bill Bellamy, man. I thought Bill was a stand-up cat, man. You don't even want nobody to attach nothing like that to your name, man.
Let me say this, because I'm actually doing a billion things. So basically, Cat was saying Bill Bellamy is one of those fun boys. That's what he's saying? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought he was a stand-up dude too. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Shots fired. Okay. Now look.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about Cat be spraying the block up. That Cat spin the block 2-3 times, man.
So it is very interesting that your friend said that you had a whole conversation about Bill Bellamy, but in the interview you posted, it's deleted or edited. I don't know. It's very interesting that that's not there. All right. So let's talk about something else that was said in the interview. When Cat Williams called you Vlad TV.
The wildest things that has happened to you or you've seen happen in your time in this entertainment space?
Yeah, sorry, Vlad. I ain't seen nothing. I collect the footage, but I haven't seen any.
Now, what he could be saying is that you are the ops, or that you might have had a particular agenda. But he summed it up at the end and told you how he felt about your questions.
Nobody asks worse questions. You have the worst questions in all of interviewing, and you can count on it. Nobody's going to mimic your questions. So, yeah, it's an honor. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man.
The Willie D interview wasn't my forte. I thought it was a little cringe, but, that might be me, might not be you. Let me know what you think.